For any assignment-related queries, call us at +1 678 648 4277. You can mail us at info@economicshomeworkalper.com or reach us at https://www.economicshomeworkhelper.com. 1. Short questions. 1a. Palm Pilots. It will not be profitable in one period. The SR income effect on demand is 8% growth. It will become profitable in the longer term. The LR effect is 0.8/25 is equal to 3.2, or 32% growth. Advanced answer, unnecessary. You get 14% growth in 2 periods, and so you need 3 periods to break even. Problems. 1b. FPLDD. Need 1. Agreement 2. Monitoring and 3. Enforcement. Remarks could easily base an agreement. Trade association idea facilitates monitoring. What is missing is any notion of enforcement. Would need host company to be very large, traditional price leader capable of flooding market. 1c. By the Dorfman-Steiner theorem, advertising expenditures as a percentage of revenue are equal to the ratio of advertising elasticity to price elasticity. One would expect price elasticity to be lower for the Mercedes. It is more of a luxury good and has few competitors. Because advertising elasticity is the same, Mercedes price elasticity is lower, we would expect more advertising for the Mercedes. economicshomeworkhelper.com. 2. Soybeans. 2a. P equals $2, Q equals 8, CS equals 1/2, 8 by 8 equals 32, PS equals 1/2, 2 by 2 equals 2, 2b. With the given demand curve, the tariff shuts out the world market, as U.S. demand can be satisfied at costs under $6. P equals $5, Q equals 5, CS equals 1/2, 5 by 5 equals 12.5, PS equals 1/2, 5 by 5 equals 12.5, 2c. Since no units are imported with the tariff, government revenue from the tariff is 0, deadweight loss is TS competitive, TS with tariff equals 34 minus 25 is equal to 9. See graph below. economicshomeworkhelper.com. 2d. First, the tariff results in a productive inefficiency. Units are produced in the U.S. for more than $2. These units could be obtained cheaper overseas. Second, there is a consumption inefficiency. There are consumers in the U.S. who are willing to pay between $5 and $2 for soybeans. With the tariff, these consumers do not buy. 3. Advertising. Firms choose advertising levels to maximize profits. Profits for Firm 1 are: Profit 1 equals Q1 asterisk 5 to 4, A1 2 equals 10 plus A1, A2 plus A1 A2, A1 2 differentiating WRT A1 and setting the result equal to 0 gives 0 is equal to 1 plus A2, 2A1 or the reaction function A1 sad face 1 plus A2 /2. The analogous calculation for Firm 2 gives a 2 sad face 1 plus A1 /2. Solving the reaction functions simultaneously, we get A1 equals A2 equals 1. 4. To market monopolist. 4a. With 2 separate geographic markets, we can serve the 2 demands separately, charging different prices. For market number 1, TR1 equals P1Q1, and the inverse demand function can be written as P1 equals 15Q1. Substituting P1 into TR1 gives economicshomeworkhelper.com. TR1 equals 15Q1, 1/2Q12. Taking the derivative with respect to Q1 gives us the marginal revenue for market number 1. MR1 equals 15 Q1 since TC equals 5 plus 2, Q1 plus Q2, taking the derivative with respect to Q1 gives us the marginal cost for market 1. MC1 equals 2. We know that monopolists price such that MR equals MC. So set MR1 equals MC1, 15, Q1 equals 2 or Q1 equals 13 units. Substituting Q1 back into the inverse demand function gives the price P1 equals 15, 1/2 Q1 equals $8.50. We can use the same process for market number 2 to derive Q2 and P2. Q2 equals 11 units and P2 equals $13. The profit function is pi equals P1 Q1 plus P2 Q2 TC, and we can substitute the values of P1, Q1, P2, and Q2 into the equation to calculate profits. Pi equals 13, 8.5, plus 11, 13, 5 plus 2, 11 plus 13 equals $200.50. For B, with open borders, price cannot vary between the two market. First, sum the demands of the two markets. Q equals Q1 plus Q2. Q equals 54, 3P for the whole market, TR equals PQ. The inverse demand function can be written as P equals 18, Q/3. Substituting this value for P into TR gives TR equals 18Q, 1/3Q2. EconomicsHomeworkHelper.com. Taking the derivative with respect to Q gives us the marginal revenue for the market MR equals 18, 2/3Q. We know that MC equals 2, and that monopolists price such that MR equals MC, so 18, 2/3Q equals 2. Solving for Q gives us Q equals 24 units, and substituting Q back into the inverse demand function gives the price, P equals $10. The profit is pi equals 10, 24, 5 plus 2, 24, equals $187. 5. Running shoes. 5a. Net revenue from producing shoes is PQ, TCS equals 20Q, 1.5Q2, 5Q equals 15Q, 1.5Q2. Therefore NMR equals 15, 3 quetzales. We set NMR equals MC for leather. MC equals 2Q, so 15, 3Q equals 2Q, giving Q equals 3. The transfer price is P equals MC equals 2, 3 equals 6. 5b. Perfect outside market, so we set transfer price P equals 3. For production, P equals MC implies Q equals 1.5 thousand units are produced inside. For shoes, P equals NMR implies Q equals 4,000 pairs are produced. Therefore 4 to 1.5 equals 2.5 thousand units are bought in the outside market. 5c. Buying price is 4, selling price is 2. To obtain leather, produce inside until MC equals 4, then buy outside. To process leather, process until NMR equals 2, and then sell outside. From picture, see that effective NMR equals MC, including market use, at P equals 4. EconomicsHomeworkHelper.com. From P equals MC, produce Q equals 2,000 units, and from P equals NMR, produced 11/3,000 pairs of shoes are produced. Therefore, 11/3, 2 equals 5/3,000 units, are bought in the outside market and transported to your facility. 6. AL Squash Club. 6a. AL should set the per hour price equal to marginal cost, $1, and the tariff to equal consumer surplus at that price, 0.5 by 8 by 4, equals $16. Profits in this case are equal to $100*16 equals $1,600. EconomicsHomeworkHelper.com. 6b. There is no deadweight loss associated with the tariff. Since the marginal price equals marginal cost, the right number of hours is purchased. With a single price, this is the standard monopoly problem and there will be deadweight loss. 7. Microhard. 7a. Moon does have a dominant strategy.